Let's have a look at a technique. I'm going to go through it slow and fast. It's called 5 swords. It's one of the techniques of Kempo. Uses the knife edge of the hand. Simply, an opponent comes in for a right attack, whatever that happens to be. Could be a hook, straight punch. It's a right attack. Could be a weapon, and that's where we're going to have a look at the sword in a moment. So when your opponent comes in, you're going to step in, turn, blade your body, attack with the knife edge. Off to 10-30, cut through the muscle, right down through the muscle, come back down through the neck, attack the center line. So you could attack the xiphoid. Again, Kempo's flexible. If you want to change it from a spear hand into a fist or a knuckle, crush the xiphoid, go for it. You're simply going to cross step back to 430, get your body off the line again as his starts to move forward. You did just strike him in the center line, he will buckle. As you step back, move to 430, you're simply going to slash down through the back of the neck and back up through the soft tissue of the neck. So, 5 swords, slow. Now at speed. It's 5 swords. So if your opponent had a weapon, maybe you had something, in turn, Kempo is designed to use different things. Could use a knife, a stick. I'm going to emphasize it with the sword that I have here today. Again, you could use the same motions. I find at least 80% of the techniques you could use a weapon to attack your opponent with. You had a short knife, something in your hand, whatever works. So with the sword, opponent comes in with a right. You're simply going to go through the same motions. You simply step forward, strike, carve down through, slash down through the neck, draw it back in, lunge, cross step back to 430, load the sword, slash down through, and make a cut back up through. Should sever the opponent's head. Again, 5 swords. Very effective technique. Could be used with a training knife. Street of real knife. Again, same motions. Move through, carve, slash down through, stab instead of a lunge with the sword. Cross step back to 430. Load this, slash down through the back of the neck, and up through the throat. So again, just using a training knife, could use a tonto, whatever I happen to have. Come through this, 5 swords. Very nice technique. Again, even if you had a look at Japanese sword, same deal. Just take the sword and come back again. Could be the knife, stick, whatever you happen to be using. This technique can come up, simply guard offline, and then slash through very effectively, or even Chinese sword. Come in for the block, and then slash. Other work. So we moved out, we need to move the blade out to catch and counter whatever was coming in for a weapon, and then simply slash down through. So from here, that would be your Japanese sword. Or with the hand technique. Again, notice I moved out, back leg straight, front leg is bent, knee does not surpass the front toe. With this technique, or I should say training principle, left hand is loaded and cocked because you could be doing V. A is loaded into an extended block. Note that I'm using the bone on the outside of my right arm to catch. This does not go past the leg, and it's square. You're loaded. You need to control the center. Don't go chasing. And then from here, simply strike down. Best thing to do with the chop, don't leave it there. Pull it back.